This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to ACABOR, May 6, 2021. Let's start off with the pledge. Shirley, could you lead us, please?
Yes.
Okay.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands.
It stands.
Under God, indivisible, and justice for all.
Right. Okay. Do a quick roll call to our attendance, I guess. Myself, Chris Duncan here. Shirley.
Here.
Joe.
Here.
Eddie.
Whoops.
Here.
Sharon.
Here.
And currently absent Brian and Kenyatta. All right. So for the applicants that are new, we got one application tonight. We'll start. Tell us a little bit about your project, please.
Okay. This is Michael Esme, the architect for the Youngs. That's Mick Young and Chul Young, who live in Palisades. They bought 161 Tweed Boulevard, I'm going to say a couple of years ago. 161 has a house on it that was built in the early 70s. That house is in very bad shape through years of lack of repair, maintenance, and the fact that a tree fell on the house. So it needs a lot of help. What the Hunes are proposing is to build an addition that will pretty much double the size of the house. And that addition will include a 2-car garage, a new entry, master bedroom, bath, and a laundry. That's essentially it. And in the course of doing it, there'll be a new kitchen and another new bathroom and a powder room. The property is actually located mostly in Piermont. The municipal boundary crosses actually through the house. So part of the house is in Piermont and part of the house is in Orangetown. The addition is totally in Orangetown, except for part of a deck that's being added off the master bedroom. The property is located in a critical environmental area, so I think that's why we're here tonight before this board, because it's in the critical environmental area. The house, the addition, I should say, was designed to pick up on the characteristics of the existing house. A slope of roof, the way the fenestration is done. But in this case, all the windows, doors are going to be replaced. There'll be new siding. And actually an important part of this is, in order to gain access to the new 2-car garage, a platform will have to be constructed by using concrete retaining walls. And as you know, we're up on Tweed Boulevard, so it's a steep property. And so those walls on the downhill side get, fairly high. And the easterly wall of the retaining walls forms the westerly side of the house. There will be a new driveway, new entry walk, I mean, that's essentially what the house is about. All the existing decks on the house, or the ones that are left, are being torn off, and new decks are being constructed. The materials that are being used, the roofing, we're proposing timberline, and the color is weathered wood. The wood siding, it would be horizontal cedar siding, and that will have a cedar semi-solid stain on it. The windows and doors are going to be Lincoln vinyl clad, and that will be an adobe color. And that same color will be matched on the roof edge and some of the other trim. Most of the trim itself will be the same cedar that's on that forms the siding. And then the concrete walls, and I know this is requisite, will be covered with actually we're proposing is a 1-inch thick fieldstone veneer. And the decks will be stained gray, and what we're proposing is a Cabot Dune gray. I think that covers all of it. I don't know if Mickey Young is on or not.
Yeah, I can see you.
If he wants to say anything.
We can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
No, I can hear you.
Oh,
I can't
okay.
hear Mickey. Can't hear you.
Oh yeah, she's there. I've lost the image of the board.
While they're working through that, I do have a question. Looking at the east and north elevations, there's places where it shows the fieldstone veneer, and there's places where it looks like it's almost the continued cedar.
Oh no, that
concrete
that
block,
is
something else.
that's the existing foundation of the old house.
And what is that? Is that just concrete block, or is it something else?
That's exposed concrete block.
Okay.
I don't know. You maybe see me. I have lost the image of the whole board. For the life of me, I can't figure out how to get you back on the screen.
We haven't been able to see you at all. But
Same's happened here, Chris.
oh, you lost you too, Deb?
Yeah. I can hear you.
That I don't know how to fix.
No, I got you back. There we go. I figured it out.
So first thing I guess is I'll open up to folks on the board. Shirley, any questions, comments?
I assume there's no plantings going in. I went up there and it's an interesting drive. I'm glad I have a tiny car because the road narrowed down in a few places. And it looked like it was actually caving away. So I'm just going to assume everything in the landscape is staying the same. Is that correct?
Mickey, can you answer that? Oh, you're muted.
Yeah, her computer is muted. I can't hear her. The app shows that she's not muted.
Really?
Yep,
Maybe there's a volume control.
I see the little green microphone in her pictures.
Yeah. I know we're proposing 2 trees that'll be up in front next to the road. That's a requirement of the, will be a requirement of the planning board or the town, I should say. Then as far as the rest of the property, I wish Mickey could be heard because he's quite a gardener and she can talk about what her plans are. We're not disturbing much of the property as it is. There's one tree, small tree up in front of the existing house that will be cut down, but no other trees, as far as I know, will be cut down in the doing of this project. I don't know. Mickey, is there volume control?
Yeah.
Mickey, can you hear me? Yes.
You can hear us. Okay. Do you happen to have some computers have a microphone switch on the side that turns the microphone off and on, like on the edges of the computer? Is that possible or no? No. It may be worthwhile if you want to call in on your phone.
Yeah, that's what they're going to do.
I put the phone number in the chat if you need it. We'll put the passcode there too.
Ah.
Be back, Debbie. At least your video is working.
Look at that. You're amazing.
Magic. Vicky, are you going to try and call in? I put the phone number and the passcode in the chat if you want to call in with your telephone. Yeah, if you click on the top right, there's a little bubble that looks like a chat. And if you click that, I put the phone number and the passcode to call in so you could speak. Can you type it in? Can you type your message in the chat? There's a chat window in the top right of your screen, at least on my screen. There's a chat window. Can you type what you're trying to say? The phone number is this. Okay, sure. and it will ask you for a passcode, which is the number above 925-440-117. Really? Okay. I'm going to try it just to see. Cheryl, would you be able, while I try and dial this, to verify if the phone number is correct? That phone number connected for me. It dialed like I just dialed it. 1-646-749-3117 brought me to it. It says it'll ask you for a passcode. And then, oh, the passcode didn't work. I don't know how to get that information. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Chris, I just tried it too, and it says it's no longer valid as well.
Okay, so that's the problem. Okay. While
You
we
have to
wait,
find your microphone switch.
the other option could be, Mike, if they have your phone number, can they call you and put them on speakerphone? That might work. I don't know. It might echo too, so 50-50.
Don't know.
Shirley, just while we wait, is there anything else you wanted to ask or any other comments you had while we wait for more commentary on the landscaping and the garden?
No, that's all I was interested in. Thank you.
Joe, any questions, comments?
Will there be any light fixtures on the front of the house?
Underneath, in the roof overhang,
Okay.
In the soffit of the roof overhang,
Okay.
that will light the front face of the house.
No, none.
Okay. And Sharon, any questions, comments?
I mean, I think it looks great, and I think it's going to be a huge improvement versus what's there. So I find it very exciting. And I also think that the design kind of works with what was there really nicely. My question was just that the chimney seems to be pretty high and pretty skinny compared to like the whole width of the house. But I'm assuming just to bring it up to code. I don't know.
It's that high because it needs to be, the 2 feet away from a point 10 feet away. That's what determined that. I agree with you. It'd be nicer if it was lower.
Okay.
But it's a wood burning fireplace, and it requires that height.
Okay, great. And then just to follow up a little bit on Joe's questions regarding the light fixtures, I was just wondering, do we know yet what the light fixtures are going to look like?
Well, what's proposed in the front of the house is a, recessed high hat in the soffits shining down to light the face of the house. There's a roof, there's an overhang in the front.
You're saying you won't actually see them because they're canister lights.
You won't see them.
Mike, Mickey's asking you to pick up your phone because she's trying to call you. He calls back again.
I'm not where she would call me.
Oh, okay. All right.
I am 3.5 floors above that.
Got it. Okay. All right.
I was a similar situation in that where I am. the living is above the sleeping, and that's what this house is going to be.
Okay. Any other questions from the board before I open up to public comment? Okay. Is there anybody from the public wishing to speak on this application? If so, please unmute yourself and feel free to speak up. Hearing none, seeing none in the chat, public portion is closed. Okay. Shirley, are you comfortable with the response on the landscaping if we're not able to get any further comment?
Since older mechanisms are removed, what happened?
Yes, because I think that the house is so beautifully done. The design is excellent. And I'm sure that any landscaping is going to only enhance this design. And it will be wonderful when it's finished.
Thanks.
Great.
I can guarantee you that the landscaping will be as good as the house.
Okay.
Perfect. We're gonna hold you to that, Mike. All right.
I'm not worried.
All right. Do you have a motion to approve as presented?
I'll make that motion.
Joe,
And
you have a motion?
I'll second it.
Shirley, was that Debbie who seconded?
Yeah.
Roll
Yes.
call votes. Myself, yes. Shirley,
Yes.
Joe,
Yes.
Debbie,
Yes.
and Sharon.
Yes.
All right. You guys are all set. Good luck with the house. It looks wonderful. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you all. All right. That was our only application of the evening. Before we sign off, anything anybody from the board wanted to discuss? I'll take that as a no. I will make a motion to adjourn this the meeting. Do I have a second?
I will second that.
All right. All in favor?
Aye.